Right, good evening children. So in this short session, I'm going to discuss multiplication of matrices with you, right? So in the theory class we have done addition of matrices, subtraction of matrices, equal matrices, and also multiplying a matrix by a number. Understand? Multiplying a matrix by a number, those things we have discussed in our theory and paper classes. So here I'm going to discuss multiplication of matrix, that is multiplying a matrix by a matrix. How to multiply a matrix by another matrix. So that's what we are going to learn under multiplication of matrices, right? So actually we can't now, when you multiply a matrix by a certain number, you can multiply any matrix by any number, understand? But when you multiply two matrices, you can't multiply like that. එම හැම matrix එකක් හැම matrix එකම වැඩි කරන්න බෑ. There's a condition for that, right? There's a condition. The condition is that number of columns in the first matrix should be equal to number of rows, right? Number of rows in the second matrix, right? Okay. Only the matrices, when you multiply two matrices, if those two matrices multiply this condition, number of columns in the first matrix should be equal to number of rows in the second matrix. Such matrices only you can multiply together. Understand? අපි දන්නවා matrix එකක් ගත්තම නේද? For example අපි ගත්තොත් 2 3 5 7 8 minus 1. If you take a matrix like this, understand? Rows කියලා කියන්නේ මේ පැත්තනේ horizontal, right? Horizontal කියන්නේ සම මේ board එකේ තියෙන පැත්තත් එක්ක. So මේවා තමයි rows නේද? ඒකට දන්නවා row 1 row 2. එතකොට column 1 column 2 column 3. ඒතර මේ තමයි columns කියන්නේ. Understand? So number of columns in the first matrix should be equal to number of rows in the second matrix. Understand? එතකොට දැන් අපිට ඒක දැනගන්න විතරයි අවශ්‍ය. මොකද අපිට එහෙම නැත්තම් multiply කරන්න දෙන්නේ නැහැ. එහෙම නැති matrix දෙයක් multiply කරන්න දුන්නොත් ඉතින් ගාන බැරිදී මොකද හදන්න බෑ. Okay? So but we should know it. අපි දැනගන්න ඕන සර් කියලා දුන්නේ. If you want to multiply two matrices, number of columns is here we have 3 columns. So මේකත් එක multiply කරන්න 3 rows. මෙන්න මේ වගේ matrix එක 4 3 8 and minus 8. Even this matrix you can multiply. Why? There are 3 rows. There are 3 columns in the first matrix and there are 3 rows in the second matrix. So these two matrices can be multiplied. Understand? So no condition එක තියෙනෝනේ matrices දෙක multiply කරන්න. Understand? හරි. අපි we'll discuss some examples. So I'm not going to do a lot of examples with you because actually you may get this one. අපි දන්නවා සමහර ගණන් තියෙනෝනේ. You'll definitely get them in the exam. Graphs, probability, constructions නේද? Trigonometry අනිවාර්යෙන් එනවනේ. But sometimes it may come in for the O-level, sometimes it may not. Somehow I will do some simple ones in the scale that you will get them in the exam, right? Hurry. We come to the first example. Right. Come what? So first one I will just take you two matrices with only positive numbers. Positive numbers විතරක් තියෙන matrices දෙකක් ගමු. ඒතර අපිට ඒක multiply වෙන pattern එක ගැන විතරනේ study කරන්න තියෙන්නේ, right? අපි ගමු matrix A 2 1 5 3. Then matrix B අපි ගමු matrix B 4 7 3 2, doesn't matter. 0. Right. So we'll take two matrices like this. So check the condition. So we are going to multiply these. AB can matrix product. We are going to produce the matrix AB. AB can A multiplied by B. We are going to multiply these two matrices, right? So number of columns in the first matrix. There are 2 columns. Second matrix has got 2. Sorry. There are 2 columns. There are 2 columns in the first matrix. There are 2 rows in the second matrix. So you can multiply these two matrices, right? Then somebody key එක කියලා දෙනවා ඔයාලට. හරි. somebody key එකක් උගන්වනවා. ඒ key එක පාවිච්චි කරලා මේක multiply කරන සෝ ගන්නවා, right? හොඳට බලාගෙන. First of all, then කොලම් ගාන රෝස් ගාන්ට ඊක්වල් වුණාට අපි මල්ටිප්ලයි කරන පුතේ මල්ටිප්ලයි කරන්නේ රෝස් ඉන්ටු කොලම්. රෝ එක තමයි කොලම් එකකින් වැඩි කරන්නේ. ඒක නම් මෙහෙම කරගන්න. ෆස්ට් මේට්‍රික්ස් එකේ දාගන්න රෝ නම්බර්ස්. row 1, row 2. Right? First matrix, put the row numbers. Second matrix again, put the column numbers. Column 1, column 2. Right? First matrix is row numbers them. Second matrix is column numbers them. Right? Then go to make a multiply kran. Then make a multiply kran. Row 1 into column 1. You know say row 1, column 2. Row number ke nas karna hai. Column number ke tarah nas karna. Second line. Row 2, column 1. Row 2, column 2. मेरी उन्ना key के लिए आ गया. Now you can look at this key and multiply. Then make key के दिया बाला के ना अर्ग multiply करना पड़ो. Right? होंदर बाला के ना होंदर multiplication करने की. Right? Will you? बामुदे. Right? Now you can look and do. Right? में row 1, column 1. Again row 1. मैं कहते हैं multiply करने. Column 1. तो मुझे multiply करना. हम होंदर बाला के. Right? 2 times 4. Right? So, logo bracket dala ikatlo bhima kadda bala 2 times 4 plus that 1 times 3 on तो මේක තමයි row 1 column 1 කියන term එක මේ row 1 multiplied by column 1 2 times 4 we have to add plus 1 times 3 then second term row 1 column 2 again row 1 should be multiplied by second column may column तो कम तो देवेंगे 2 times 7 plus 1 times 0 right okay so now look at this key and multiply second one row 2 column 1 second row should be multiplied by first column second row into first column what 5 times 4 plus what 3 times 3 3 times 3 the next one buta row 2 column 2 second row with second column maka buta dini 5 times 3 plus 3 times 0 right dini buta right so now you can simplify and get the answer bar maka dini 2 times 4, 8. 1 times 3, 3. 8 plus 3, 11. 2 times 7, 14. 1 times 0, 0. 14 plus 0, that is 14. 5 times 4, 20. 3 times 3, 9. 20 plus 9, that is 29. 5 times 3, 15. 3 times 0, 0. 15 plus 0, that is 15. This is the what matrix AB, that is A multiplied by B. Right? When you multiply these two matrices, the matrix AB, this is the product of those two matrices. Hope you understand that. Okay, children? Fine. Right. Say guys, मैंने में key के लिए आ गया था मैं के दिया बाला के ना पैटर्न में ना तू उत्तर लिया ना पढ़ो. Understand? Right. So we'll go to the second example. Right. So in the second example, I will get a column like this, right? I will give a matrix like this. But matrix A. एक ने matrix से गम है. Okay. 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3. 1 0. minus 1 3 right matrix B कैसा करना हुआ 5 minus 2 minus 1 3 right now काट रहे थे ना बोलो sir can you multiply these two matrices here we have 9 elements there we have only 4 elements 6 elements here we have 6 elements there we have 4 elements same ना बोलते बोलो if you want to multiply two matrices, number of columns. How many columns are here? 2 columns. Column देखा है. here 2 rows. So you can multiply these two, no problem. Understand? Number of columns in the first matrix is equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. You can multiply these two. Right. We are going to multiply these two matrices. A, B. Matrices multiply right. Put the row numbers in the first matrix, column numbers in the second matrix. Right. Here put row 1, row 2, row 3. Make it column 1, column 2. Right. Right. Correct. So write the key. Remember, row number doesn't change. Only the column number changes. Right. Row 1, column 1. Row 1, column 2. Columns the second line. Row 2, column 1. Row 2, column 2. Third line. Row 3, column 1. Row 3, column 2. That's it. Right. So this key is very important. I right. Now we'll multiply. Then one multiply. Multiply matrix thing. Right. Row 1, column 1. Go. Row 1, column 1. 2 times 5 plus minus 3 times minus 1. Right. Second line. Row 1, column 2. Row 1 should be multiplied by second column. Then 2 times minus 2 plus minus 3 times 3. Now get the second one here. Row 2, column 1. Second row, row 2 should be multiplied with this column, column 1. Then 1 times 5 plus 0 times minus 1. Right. Next one. Row 2, column 2. Second row multiplied by second column. 1 times minus 2 plus 0 times 3. Right? 0 times 3. Next one. Row 3, column 1. Third row, second row, third row. Third row with first column. Multiply. Minus 1 times 5 plus 3 times minus 1. Then next one, row 3, column 2. Third row with second column. We'll multiply. Minus 1 times minus 2 plus 3 times 3. Right. Okay. Matrix multiply pattern. Right? Pattern. Okay. Secret. This is the key. Now you have to simplify correctly. Then simplify maths we have to simplify mindfully. Simplify. Right. We'll multiply and write the answer AB. 2 times 5, 10. Minus 3 into minus 1 plus 3. Multiply same sign plus. 10 plus 3, 13. 2 times minus 2. That is minus 4. 3 times minus 3. That is minus 9. Minus 4, minus 9. Add the what? Minus 13. Minus 3 into minus 4. Minus 13. Right? 1 times 5, 5. 0 times minus 1. 0 into whatever it is 0. And now 1 times 5, 5 is the answer. Next one. 1 times minus 2. Minus 2. 0 times 3, 0. That is minus 2 is the answer. Next one. Minus 1 into 5. Minus 5. 3 into minus 1. Minus 3. Minus 5 into minus 3. Minus 8. Right? Minus 8. Next one, minus 1 to minus 2, plus 2, 3 times 3, 9, plus 2, plus 9, क्या बोलते plus 11. Right, so this is the product of the two matrices AB. Right, this is the answer. But first matrix has got 2 columns, answer get 2 columns there. Second matrix has got, no, first matrix has got 3 rows, answer has got 3 rows. Second matrix has got 2 columns, answer get 2 columns. That's the answer. Right? Answer for the this is how you multiply these two matrices A and B. Actually, you want for the O-level exam, you won't get right. Mecharaka kinnit, nasa money. You will get a very simple one, but right. So we'll do some difficult ones. Right, that's it. Right, Haribuda. Actually, this is enough, but I will do another one. The Vinasaka Kranas. We'll multiply a column matrix and a row matrix. Third example. Right. So here we will take matrix X. Yeah. 2, 0, minus 3. Right. You call this one a column matrix. It has one column. Then other one we will take a row matrix. 1, minus 2, 4. Right. Right. This one has got only one column. This one has got only one row. Correct? Column gana tekai, rows gana tekai. So you can multiply these two. Right. So you are going to multiply the two matrices X, Y. Right. That's some other give it. First matrix row numbers. Right. First matrix ke dagam row numbers tige. Okay. Row 1, row 2, row 3. Then here column 1, column 2, column 3. Right. Now we'll write the what? The key. What? Row 1 into column 1. Row 1, column 2, row 1, column 3. Row number does not change, only the column number changes. Then second row. Row 2, column 1, row 2, column 2, row 2, column 3. Row number is correct. Third row. Row 3, column 1, row 3, column 2, row 3, column 3. That's it, right? Now look at this key. Then make key again. I multiply. Row 1, column 1. That is row 1 only 2, column 1 only 1. 2 times 1. That's all. I add 2 times 1. That's all. Row 1, column 2. 2 times minus 2. Row 1, column 3. 2 times 4. Understand? I add terminology. Make it row 2, column 1. 0 into 1. Row 2, column 2. 0 into minus 2. Then row 2 into column 3. 0 into 4. Right. Then third one. Row 3, column 1. Minus 3 into 1. Then row 3 into column 2. Minus 3 into minus 2. Last one. Row 3, column 3. Minus 3 into 4. That children. Now simplify and write the answer. XY. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times minus 2, minus 4. 2 times 4, 8. 0 times 1, 0. 0 times minus 2, 0. 0 times 4, 0. The third row. Minus 3 times 1, minus 3. Minus 3 times minus 2, that is plus 6. Minus minus, same sign, plus 3 times. Next one, minus 3 times 4, minus 12. So here I have done 3 examples giving you a clear idea of how to multiply matrices. Okay, right. So hope you get a clear idea of how to multiply matrices, right? The most important thing, write the key correctly. Make key row number doesn't change, all the column number changes. Once you write this key correctly, then write the mark the columns and mark and multiply, write the multiplication like this. Simplification. So that is nothing to do with the matrices, multiply or simplify correctly. Okay, children? So hope you understand the session. Have a nice time, children. Goodbye.